Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Manchester United Career Mode. We are here today, of course, to continue the on Thursday, next Tuesday episode, if my calculations are correct. So it'll be Thursday, whatever the date is today, 15th, I think it is. I'm recording, it won't go up till the 20th, which is mental. I'm backdating these so far, it's ridiculous. Or not backdating them, the other one. The one that's forward. I don't remember it. Forward dating. I don't remember what that's called, but we're going to be way ahead of the curve. Of course, it will all be uploaded as I'm down in England, but I'm getting them all recorded, ready to go. I think I'm going to take my laptop down to England with me so I can get it uploaded and get them all sorted to go on. We know about the FIFA 23 ratings. There are 19,000 players in FIFA 23, and the top 23 ratings have been now revealed. Well, there you go. Who knew? I didn't. I didn't know there was that many. But I did know that some of the ratings have been revealed. So there you go. Now today we have a game against Brighton. As you can see, we're not top currently, but there's some big fucking news, ladies and gentlemen. You didn't see the last episode. We took on Manchester City in the Manchester Derby before the international friendlies, of course, and we managed to get a 2-1 win. Whether we deserved it or not is an entirely different matter. But we got it. And that's all that matters. We won the game and we got the 3 points that we required to. Well, we got to the top of the league, but of course, Chelsea and Man City have played their games already. We will play this game against Brighton, and if we beat Brighton, we will reclaim first place in the Premier League. So, taking a look at the news stories before we do go in, Manchester United take on Brighton. We'll take a look at this news story quickly. Don't think there's many other news stories to actually read. It's a battle between two of the clubs in the pursuing pack as Brighton and Hove Albion host Manchester United in the Premier League. The 3 points look vital to both as they attempt to close the gap on the teams above them at the top of the table. Brighton and Hove Albion know that only a win will do for them as they play catch-up. Manchester United, meanwhile, know that a point wouldn't be a bad result, but they'll be chasing victory nevertheless. We should see a positive open game of football. And Williams, our former player as well, could make a start. 13.2 million was holding for. He could make his debut for Brighton here today. I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest, because he actually does have a decent rating, but it just wouldn't fit in here. And for the October Player of the Month award, I don't think I ever looked at this, but the October Player of the Month award goes to Tony Kroos. Kroos' impressive performances for Chelsea earned him the Premier League Player of the Month award for October. He's still performing at a high level despite being 33. So fair play to the former. Well, I mean, he's still in Madrid in real life, but the former Madrid man. Well, I think he's no wait. He moved from Madrid, didn't he, Tony Kroos? I'm second guessing myself now. I'm gonna have to Google it. I'm second guessing. I didn't want to have to second guess myself like this, but I have done exactly that. Tony Kroos, yeah, Real Madrid. Okay, well, sometimes, all right, you get confused, and sometimes you have to figure things out. Okay. Right, so show my phone's back on charge. It's not charging properly. That doesn't matter. Let's get back to the episode's content anyway. Let's pick the squad that will go against Brighton today. Now, I don't know if I'm going to go the two striker or the one striker here. I'm feeling the one, you know. Although it's five at the back. In fact, actually, it's five at the back. I'm going to go the two. I'm going to go the two. Donnarumma's back in net after a very good performance against Manchester City. And of course, De Gea did concede three against Ajax, so he's getting a bit of a punishment. Luke Shaw will come in for Cucurella, and Van de Beek will come in for Bellingham. But beyond that, I don't know how much more I really want to change. Benzema's down to 83 now as well. I do want to start Benzema. Well, I don't want to start Benzema. I want to have Benzema involved. In fact, Nunez needs to get involved a bit more. I feel like I'm neglecting him just for pure nostalgia merchants. So what we're going to do is we're going to start Nunez. Bear with me. We won't need a right back substitution. I don't think we're gonna. What? Excuse me. We're gonna start Nunez. We'll do this. I think looking like that kind of kind of thing there, if that suits everybody. So this will be the team for the Brighton game. We're going to read their team first, though, because they're the home side. Sanchez in goal for Brighton. March and Lamptey as the fullbacks. Dunk, Duffy, and Soyuncu as the centre-back three, with Dunk captaining the side. Moder, Gross, and Mwepu as the midfield three. And up front, they've got Bebu and Sima here at the Amex Stadium. As for us, we've got Donnarumma in goal. Shaw and Hakimi as the fullbacks, Guardiola and Meccano as the centre-backs, McTominay, CDM, Van de Beek playing just ahead of him, technically a centre-mid, Bruno Fernandes, Cam and captain, Alexander, of course, the right attacking mid, and then Nunez and Osimhen will start up front together. It's the combo I've not really used too much, to be honest, but we'll give it a go and see how it goes, because Nunez deserves more game time, and Osimhen seems to be back among the goals. So we'll see how it goes with this one. But here we are at the Amex, looking for 3 points. Will we get them and reclaim our spot at the top of the league? Bear with me, guys. This nose is going to need to be coming off my face soon, because I've had enough of it running all the time.
You can see we're at the Amex Stadium for this one. I'm Derek Ray, and
do my head in at this point.
Provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson, and we've got Premier League action coming right up. It's Brighton versus Manchester United.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those.
Right, let's get focused. I'm going to get a drink of water real quick.
Will win the game.
Well, there are many who regard Bruno Fernandes as the complete footballer. Stuart, what do you think we'll see from him today?
Well, we usually focus on the goal scorers, don't we, Derek? But he deserves the credit for his performances this year. As the stats confirm, his creativity has been second to none, and I'm sure we'll see him make another couple of chances today.
I saw that just as I was going to get my water. Bruno and Alexander joint top of the assists board here in the Premier League. We've kicked off well in terms of assists. Goals, we haven't really got an outright top goal scorer yet, but I'm assuming we'll have one in due time. It's been a lot more difficult to score goals this year for some reason.
And the team selected for Brighton and Hove Albion. Shane Duffy plays alongside Lewis Dunk in central defence. And the story in attack is one of a strike partnership. This is the team Manchester United will go with. Gianluigi Donnarumma stands between the posts. Achraf Hakimi plays alongside Luke Shaw as fullbacks. Donny van de Beek starts alongside Bruno Fernandes in central midfield. And it's two strikers up front who will look to provide the goal-scoring threat. And the match begins.
All right, Brighton kick off the game here at the Amex. And it could be a dangerous game, because Brighton do have, I mean, they've got most of their current team, but most of their current team have good potential. So that being said, Mwepu has just dribbled it off the pitch to kick off this game. Not exactly the smartest bit of play by Brighton to kick off proceedings. I'm just trying to get my phone to charge, so I'm not really, if I'm not talking for a second, it's because his phone is doing my head in. Whatever. We'll sort it when we get a goal or something. Shaw. Oh, when they get a goal, whenever a goal is scored. I think it's too confident too early. They are quite good. McTominay. Into Nunez. Over to Osimhen. It's kind of left him in a bit of space here. Alexander. Oh, it was when we get a goal. I didn't expect Alexander to be that much space that early, but there we go.
1v1 against the keeper, and he
oh, just charge.
That's a good finish.
There we go. I think it's charging finally. And third goal of the season for Finlay Alexander. Means that we take lead here at the Annex.
Now back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next.
That was not what I expected to start with, to be honest. And Wepu going past my whole team and then dribble out of play. And then Finlay Alexander got up the other end and bagging.
The true quality of the teams, and I have to say they've been excellent so far. Let's hope they're at their best today.
Ricardo blocks. It's supposed to have his fucking hand though, isn't it? Oh, it's supposed to have the Brighton player's hand, I'm guessing, because the game kept going and Donnarumma grabs that. They've got potential to shock at Brighton, so we can't be sitting on our laurels at 1-0. That's... I mean, it is the pass I did, but I was actually wanting it to go to the player. But I guess it's a good interception then in that case. Bruno. Nunez. Alexander.
Playing with purpose and control.
Not where I aimed it. So why isn't McTominay trying to control that? Why is he just like run past him? Oh, fucking hell. Oh, fucking hell. He's messed this up anyway. I don't know what is going on with Brighton. They're pinging passes around like Barcelona. And then they've got the ball control of Nicholas Bentner. It's a good finish to open up proceedings from Finlay Alexander. Guardiola to McTominay. From Fernandez, a nice little 1-2 there into Nunez. So we're going for a defence with no real problem here, despite the fact they have 5. Blocked. Blocked again. Hakimi to McTominay. Aussie man turns his man. Try to find room for anyone, really. Aussie man spots Nunez. Oh, it's off target. Off target. I do want to give Nunez chances. When I'm giving him the chances, he's not scoring. It means he's less in line for chances. Poor shot there from the Uruguayan. Gets him hit the target at the very least. Launch towards Moder, and it's going to fall to McTominay, who gets tackled by Gross, who I hate in real life, for obvious reasons. Start of the season, he scored both goals past us, a 2-1 loss to Brighton in real life. Hakimi's going to make the run because Alexander's not there. Space for the Moroccan. To launch it back post to Nunez. It's not going to fall to him, and he gets a bit of a tangle with Sanchez, but no big deal about it.
Bodies forward and the break looks on.
Oh fuck, there is a big deal about it now. Luke Shaw covers. That's the problem with committing your fullbacks forward. They can just easily penetrate outside that the fullback has gone forward on. Went all the way down Hakimi's side there and nearly got a goal. McTominay. Bruno.
Now can they make something happen?
Nunez.
Well, nothing comes of it.
Can't get through with him. He seems to be like Ronaldo when he comes to try to run through with him. It's weird. He's not even got Ronaldo. He's got good stats. He's not got Ronaldo kind of stats. Guardiola closes down that attack. I'm a bit more confident in my defence, but it's just the goalkeeper kind of position that scares me, because they'll either have a very good day or they'll let absolutely everything in and there's no control over what option they're going to take. It was for actually Van de Beek, but look at Nunez if you please. So I mean, like, that wasn't offside. That wasn't offside. That's a brilliant run then. I swear he was just behind Meccano. Or just ahead of him, technically. Is what I really mean. Good save from Donnarumma, or a poor finish, really, from Sima, but I think it was Sima anyway. I don't know their strikers. It might have been Bebu.
Over it comes. Poor execution with regard to the corner.
Shaw gets the corner straight to his feet. Aussie men tries to play it through, but of course FIFA 22 dictates he can't.
March.
They're really going for it here at Brighton. They're really up for this one.
Well, thumped clear.
Like, it's just the way that they're attacking with such, like, pace and power. I hate when you cut in, it takes a fucking age to get your next touch.
Well, space for them
I got to
here.
pass it off, obviously, before I got tackled, and it just does it, like, it takes forever for whatever reason.
That was a move of
Ed
great
Meccano
pace.
picks
They
up on
could
the loose
easily
ball.
have been in.
Out to Alexander, and now the goal scorer of the day on the right again.
Too much space. Deep delivery.
Okay, well, towards Aussie man. He's not really as
Mopping up
comfortable
defensively.
delivering on his right foot. We did on that
Bruno
occasion.
Fernandes.
Bruno. Nunez.
In it goes.
It's a goal, but it is offside,
Offside,
unfortunately.
Well, it looked
It's a great
close, didn't it?
finish.
He certainly
Just didn't
thought
time his
so.
run.
He's making that clear to the linesman now.
It is offside, though. Definitely. There's no argument about it. No debate. Out to Soyuncu with the free kick. Was it down the line to Lamptey? Shaw's going to have a difficult day if Lamptey's... Oh, Lamptey is the right way back, isn't he?
And the attack looks promising. March.
Bebu. Try to get a ball in here.
Worries for the keeper.
Did a real straight through to Donnarumma. That could have been dangerous. There's some dangerous passes being put into the middle here by Brighton, and if we don't pick up on them, they will get a goal. We need to try and get a second here. ASAP.
Given away by
Okay,
Manchester
so through
United.
ball goes to the player, and a ball I want to go to the player goes through. Alright, got it.
Now what can they do from here?
Oh, fuck.
And still a chance.
Great by Donnarumma again. They're just getting... They're carving us.
Good pressure
Please,
to win the
pass it to the
ball
right player in that
early on the
situation.
pitch. No way through. Big chance. Oh,
Offside
he's
against
done it.
Bieber.
But
I understand
hang on.
sometimes that it wants to pass it
Offside
to the
is
wrong
the
player
verdict
purely
here.
for
It's
entertainment
not going
purposes,
to
and I
stand.
get that.
Well, you can
I
tell
don't,
he
but I
thought he
mean,
was
it
offside
happens.
here, but the
I just want it to go to the right player.
Absolutely right.
It's not even offside. We have been let off there. It's not offside at all. I don't know how the game's judged that to be offside. We'll take it, though. But McCann, can we get into half-time with the scoreline 1-0, please? I don't trust
Victor
Brighton
Osimhen.
here. They've been very good. Very up for this game. Nunez. Bruno.
Tremendous
Tried to knock it
challenge.
to Van der Beek, but I got tackled.
And there it
And that'll be
is.
1-0 at the
That was it.
break. We're a bit lucky, to be honest with you, ladies and gents. I'm not going to lie.
I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Well, Derek, he took his goal well and was a constant threat throughout that first half. I thought he showed a lot of skill to get out of tight situations, and he had a real impact on the plate.
And the match begins.
Right, please, please, please. Let's not fuck this. They have been decent today, but we have the quality to fucking figure this out. 59 to 41 in terms of possession. 4 shots to 3. 2 expected goals to 0.9. We've got a second half to go through. Just bear with me, guys. And we will get into it right away. Get the focus on. Let's get this job done.
Second
Alexander,
half
the early goal, the only
looking
goal.
to build upon a
Tapping here at the
largely
Amex
positive
so
first
far.
half showing.
Will there be another one
Upamecano.
for either team today? Hopefully for United.
It's now with Van der Beek.
Potentially
Bruno Fernandes.
for Brighton. Bruno.
Nunez.
Nunez.
Well, they keep passing away.
Aussie man. Alexander there.
Plays it back.
Back to Aussie man.
Bruno Fernandes.
Bruno. Stamina Scott. That's
There
not
to
where I've...
intervene.
Right. I'm facing that way, but it's not where I've aimed it. And if this leads to a goal, I'm going to be pissed, by the way. I wanted to go back to Bruno, obviously.
And the attacking options appear plentiful. And looking
I just
towards
didn't
the back
quite have the
post.
capacity.
Well, fought
Won
from
by
the
the Brighton
end.
player, and in the end,
Goalkeeper had it
the
all
foul
the
against
way.
Donnarumma. That could have been a disaster, all
Just
because
to point
McTominay
you in the
misplaced his
right
pass.
direction, we have more live action from the Premier League coming up here on EA TV. It's Brighton and Hove Albion facing
Brighton will
Crystal
take on
Palace.
Palace next. I don't know who we're taking on. I think it's a Champions League game, but I can't remember
And it should be an entertaining
off
match.
by hand. It might be Juventus. I do not remember. If McCann to Hakimi,
Well,
in
a quick
to
reminder,
Donny,
we have-
who is...
Can't
That's
really
going to be red.
tackle like that and expect to
Surely.
get away with
Are
it.
you fucking
Looking
kidding?
to cut
How
it.
is that not sending off?
Well, deemed to have been a cautionable offence.
Well, no question about it.
Explain to
He
me how it's
deserved
not
his
sending
booking
off.
there.
Please, I beg. I'm in disbelief. Pascal Gross coming off for Alexis McAllister. How is that not a fucking red card? Kimi.
Well, they
Running
must
down the right.
exercise caution standing off as they are.
Into
Might be on
Nunez.
for them.
There's so many people crowding. Into
McTominay.
McTominay. Back to Nunez.
Will it be?
Through to Fernandez. Can't get the shot off ahead of
Tremendous defending to
March.
stonewall him.
God damn. Kimi wins the header just
Will he
about.
play it
And Alexander
in?
now. Moment of magic perhaps. A
Well,
corner
that's
at
the way
least.
it goes, and that was in no small measure due to the effective press.
Or is it a goal kick? I think it might be a goal kick actually. I think it might come off Alexander last. It is a goal kick. I was mistaken and I apologise. See, I was when I don't bring a striker up, they play it short. So I usually bring a striker up. I don't know why I didn't, to be honest. Guardiola should have that. Ahead of Lamptey. He does. With Meccano. That was from McTominay, but it works to go to Van de Beek as well. Now McTominay. Now Nunez. On to Aussie men. Need a bit more support here rather than just two strikers, please, there, video game. No? No worries then. I've got a very sinking feeling that Brighton are going to equalise at some point. Purely because we can't get a second goal. Purely because we can't find it.
And back with Alexander.
Just doesn't seem like we're going to get it today either. They've been the better team the second half thus far. Alexander. So check a look at this. I'll pass it to the right player, but I don't know if it shows power. It's just decided not to lock on, and then it locks on after I made the pass. What did I... Come on. Brighton on again. Lamptey. Inside. McTominay gets the ball. Bruno knocks it to Nunez. Aussie men try to make some space for something. Through to Nunez. He should be on. He isn't. I'm going to make some changes because Nunez are given a chance to today. He hasn't felt good. So we're bringing on Rashford. And we're going to bring on Bellingham for Donny as well.
Decision is offside, and he's back.
It just doesn't feel like Nunez is very good. Which he isn't the best, obviously. I can't believe they had a Langer on the bench. I can't believe they didn't mention a Langer rather than Williams, to be honest. He could be a route to their equaliser, to be honest. I'm not looking forward to facing Anthony Elanga. You don't sign 75 million for no reason. Rashi. Back to Aussie men. Bellingham. Try a bit of space, and the shot is blocked by Dunk.
Well, they've won themselves a corner and a
The substitute almost immediately making an impact. It's a great block by Lewis Dunk. You can hear me drinking water. I'm sorry, I need to hydrate. Alexander. Gonna aim for Upamecano here, I think.
Can someone get on the end of this? No problems grabbing hold of that.
One by Upamecano against three Brighton players, to be fair, but it's headed into the arms of Sanchez. It could be a counter for Brighton if we ain't careful. Shaw gets a header though. McTominay. Rashford. Aussie men. Okay, right. We're going to have to fucking address some of these lackluster passes. Because I'm trying to put power on them and it just ain't going anywhere. If Meccano wins the header, Luke Shaw's out of position for whatever reason. Aussie men.
Oh, super piece of play.
Through to Bellingham. Into Rashford. He's got men on him. Was actually meant for Aussie men as well. But it works, I guess. Except it doesn't because now... Oh, fucking hell. Thank God Elanga's still got his finishing at United, but I'm pretty sure it was actually a block rather than a shot. Elanga was nearly in there against his former club. That would have been annoying. Especially as I didn't really want to sell. I said in the transfer window I didn't really want to sell Elanga, sorry. But if there was a big offer coming in, I wouldn't say no to it. And it was 75 million for fucking Anthony Elanga. How do you turn that down? Sorry, what? Sorry, pardon. I'm going to have to review this game as a game. Because I have just fucking booted that with Luke Shaw. And somehow it's decided, oh, I'll pass it straight to Brighton. Thank you, Donnarumma, for bailing me out once again. But I don't understand how it's not been cleared up the pitch. No clue. No idea at all. We've got a slender lead and we need to hold on to it here. Lamptey's going to deliver. Before that, though, there will be a substitution. Sima coming off for Aaron Connolly. I'm surprised he's still at Brighton. I'll say that. I'll go get the equaliser. Lamptey to deliver.
Corner kick played in.
Headed, kinda. We get it away just about. Oh, the man we need to counter with is exactly the man who's got the ball.
And Bellingham.
Off to Bellingham.
It's there for him.
Oh, there we go. A bit of quality is required to seal the deal. Alexander doing most of the legwork as per usual, but saw Bellingham in that space. And Bellingham managed to get the shot off before it was closed down. This stadium's a bit glitched, as you can tell. Bellingham asked for it. Alexander just about poked it through to him. And look at the finish from Jude Bellingham. It's 2-0, Manchester United. And I think that's us home and dry, but it was scary for a while there.
For
9 minutes remaining here at the Amex.
Danger here as he runs at them.
5th goal of the season for Jude Bellingham. He's had a very good season so far. Blocked it initially.
Duffy.
Right, so try to find a way through here. May do that with rhythm. He's put it to the middle, but it's defended well by Bellingham and it's gathered by Donnarumma. And now the counter, perhaps. Sanchez way out of his area.
And just 5 minutes remaining. Easy save.
Bellingham tried it. It was never really going to happen. Sanchez got back too fast, but you just don't know sometimes. When the ball was Shaw, Bellingham, and to Aussie men, it's well by Dunk. I'll give him credit where credit's due. Brighton are giving us something to think about today, but we have been the better team. At least with our chances, we've been the better team. Aussie men. Rashford. Try to find a way around here. And he has done. Marcus Rashford is straight at Sanchez. And it's going to be thrown, I believe, to Manchester United here. 5 minutes of added time. Brighton still have enough time to get Son. Hope they don't. Bruno into Bellingham. Rashford. Aussie men. Alexander turns his man. Oh, it's just past the post. See what I mean? That weak foot does slip down a little bit sometimes. Sanchez tries to find Dunk with it. Will Brighton get consolation? Probably, because this is FIFA. Yeah, you could just smell when it's coming, can't you? You could just smell it. We have a clean sheet ready and waiting, and we deserve it as well. And then suddenly they're like, oh,
well,
give him a goal.
As you can see, he hits this with so much power, but just look at the follow through. So athletic. That's a dynamic.
We're caught out of position, really. And Brighton may have a route back into this game. I'm sick of these bloody 90-minuters that are costing us clean sheets, though. Can't lie. Advertise fuming. It's the first goal in his first game. Aaron Connolly has not started till now, and now he's scored. I mean, he's made a good account for himself, to be fair, to be starting.
Well underway again.
I don't know how much time we have left. Playing risking shit, I'll tell you that much. Shouldn't have enough time, they don't. A late Brighton goal isn't enough to spark a comeback, and we win 2-1 here at the Amex.
Yes, Derek, sometimes it takes a while to eventually get the better of the opposition, and that was the case here. They kept going, and they eventually got their reward.
Well, we're highlighting him for a reason, Stuart. He's put in a really authoritative performance here.
Yeah, not much more you could ask for, really. Plenty of effort, a goal, and most importantly, the right result. He should be happy with today.
Thank God for that. In the end, Bellingham getting what will count as the winner. Alexander with the opening goal very early. Bellingham, it was good job. Good job we got the fucking second goal, I'll tell you that much. Because it might have been a different story had we not. I might have been throwing controllers. But obviously, two ruled out as well for offside, which it was a correct decision because they were offside. 63 to 37 in terms of possession, 9 shots to 7, and 4 expected goals to 2.3. We're always the better team, more quality anyway, at the very least. But it was a bit shaky towards the end there. Taking a look at the match ratings, man of the match goes to Donnarumma, preventing Brighton from scoring up until the 90th minute. He gets a 7.6 rating. 5 shots on his goal. He saved 4. Just that last one, we kind of let off the took the foot off the gas pedal a little bit, and it kind of fucked us a little bit. But anyway, Finlay Alexander with a goal and an assist today. The best outfield player by a country mile. 7.5 for him. Bellingham with a goal. The winning goal and a 7.1 for the young Englishman, and the other goal, or the other assist I should say, coming from Darwin Nunez with a 7 rating. Doesn't score, but he assists. As for Brighton, if you want to pick a best player for them, it is Abdallah Sima with a 7 rating. Solly March with an assist and a 7 rating, and then Aaron Connolly coming on late and getting well, I was going to say an equaliser, but it wasn't. It was 2-1, so a consolation for Brighton today. Some underwhelming performances from both sets of players though, but we did just show enough to grab the victory. Will that mean much to the title race? It will mean that we're back top of the table, but in terms of goal difference, it doesn't really help us, which is what we need to try and build up to there. We're unbeaten since that Leicester game. Can we keep it going? I don't know. I'm not giving anything away as best we can, but we did have 3 successive draws over the last week. 2 of them coming in the Prem. Can't always rely on our strikers. That was because they're 5 at the back fucking stopping us every time. I didn't think it was going to do well for them at first, and then they proved me wrong, didn't they? Fucking hell. Seemed like you wrap up the win, but then when you're letting the goal late on, it suddenly seemed like the victory might slip away. True. Can't relax at this level. But winning, I will go with a positive answer. I was going to go with that you can't relax one, but it's a negative one apparently. So we hung on. Whether we deserved it or not, we got it. I think we did deserve it though, just. We had enough of the ball. We had enough opportunities. It was just a matter of which ones we'd take and which ones we wouldn't take. But up next is the Champions League, but it does not matter what happens in the Champions League, because as you can see by the standings, we are in the first place position in our group, and we physically can't drop out of the top 2 now. Juventus have had a nightmare in this group, losing twice to Galatasaray, losing to us. If they lose to us again, they're more or less, in fact they won't be more or less out, they will be out. So Juventus need a win here to try and advance, otherwise it'll be us and Galatasaray. It's an interesting stage that has been set. We don't really care because we're already through, but as for Juventus, they will be going balls to the wall, I'm sure, at, I've forgotten their stadium name. I should know their stadium name. But at their stadium. We'll figure it out next time. Replacement for Fernandes as captain. As we know, Bruno Fernandes will be unavailable for selection against Juventus. I wanted to propose appointing Cristiano Ronaldo as captain for this fixture as a necessary leadership trait. Giving him the armband will have a positive impact on the collective performance. That is, of course, just a suggestion. Any final decision rests with yourself. Why don't we have Bruno? We do have Bruno, don't we? We do have Bruno, you fucking lying. Why isn't Bruno available? He's right there. I don't know what this is on about. but Bruno is available because he's going to be playing. Well, I don't know actually. We might rotate it and focus on the league if we're already through to the group stages or to the knockout rounds. But I will probably start Ronaldo against his former club just to see what he's made of. I don't know if we'll go the one striker or two striker. We'll figure it out for next time anyway. But I mean, why Ronaldo? Is there anyone else that has a leadership trait? Can I take a look at traits quickly? We'll go by trait here. Bruno has the leadership trait. I don't understand that one. That's kind of depressing that Alexander doesn't have any. But neither does Meccano, so it's not the end of the world. Benzema has it. Ronaldo has it. Who's injury prone? Luke Shaw, fair enough. Should give that to fucking Jude Bellingham. Mazraoui's injury prone. He hasn't been injured yet. I'm assuming most of these reserves won't have anything. Diaz has solid player. Sancho's obviously got quite a few, but he can't use him. Finesse shot and speed dribbler for Nunez. How does Mabry have so many? Fair enough. On a different career mode, I'd probably use Mabry a little bit more, but because, of course, I can't, as it is a 3-season career mode I think I'm going to be doing here. I don't think we'll be doing any more. So, up next, it will be Juve. I believe we've got a difficult league game after that. Yeah, West Ham, followed by Arsenal in the league. And then it will be a little bit easier because we don't have to worry about Galatasaray too much. We've got a couple of... Well, for most of December, I reckon we win most of those. Wolves might be the only one that really trips us up because of the fact that they have been weird in terms of form. So before we head off ski for this episode, I'm going to take a look at the Premier League table. See what it's looking like. We should be top by a point if math serves me correct, and it does. We are top by a point at the moment. 12 goal difference. We've scored less than Chelsea, but we've also conceded less than Chelsea as well. So it works out for us. It's been a weird season because usually we're involved with the most goals. We scored like 100 and we concede like 80 or something. But we've been more defensively stable. And the problem is with the attack, we've been less scoring with the strikers, which is a bit weird. But it's fine because we wanted to focus on our defence for this season and it has worked thus far. 29 points for Manchester United as they sit in first after match day 12. Second is Chelsea. Third is Manchester City. Fourth is Liverpool. And then following that will be Arsenal in sixth. Spurs in seventh. Obviously Leicester in fifth as well. They're having a good season. There's no real shocks anymore because Arsenal have kind of saved their season after having a bad start. But down in the relegation zone is Newcastle, West Brom and Sheffield United. Also Wolves I might as well mention as well. They've saved their season back in the top half now of the Premier League table. But it looks like Sheffield United early on will be the team to go rock bottom here and maybe go for that Derby points total. West Brom will go down with them most likely. Newcastle are struggling despite the fact that... Who is in Newcastle's team? Because surely they've got to have a good team with the money they have. Because I did start this career mode after the, obviously, real life takeover. Team stats. I want to check Newcastle's squad. Bear with me, guys. I know I'm rambling on a bit to end this episode, but I'm just genuinely intrigued. They've got Milik, Joe Linton, Alan Maximan. They've not got a bad squad at all. It sounds Serginho Dest. Obviously, with the money they have, they should be signing maybe some bigger players. I don't know. They've got Willy Boley in. Interesting. But they do have enough quality to not go down. I don't understand what's going on. With Maxi himself, they've probably got enough quality, but... And Bruno Guimaraes as well. What's Joe Linton looking like? I can't see his rating, but... They've got a good enough squad to survive. So I don't really know what's going on with Newcastle. But anyway, that's going to wrap up this episode of the Manchester United career mode. We beat Brighton, barely, but we did get the victory, so I'm happy about it. And I will see you guys next time when, I mean, it doesn't matter. I could probably just sim it, but I don't want to sim it. I want to play it because it's Champions League nights. You don't want to sim them. But I'll see you next time when we take on Juventus and we'll see if we can get them eliminated. Bye for now.